Welcome to the Dream Key Podcast, your key to all things Dragon Gate. Our host for this episode is Blod.
Hey yo, it's Mr. Hakat. No, wait a second. Mr. Across Fukuoka, Bloden.
Leon.
Hey.
And me, Jimmy Chuck. So how you guys doing today? Watching any good shows?
Yeah, I think Dragon Gate's had an alright month. Just finished watching the Across Fukuoka show, by the way. Pretty good, very fun. And yeah, been a fun month.
Yeah, I'm glad to be out of the drought. Hopefully we get kicked into overdrive come May. With the introduction gate done, let's open the review gate. On April 10th, 2019, the Gate of Passion came from the famous Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan, with an attendance of 1825. In the opening match, Jason Lee, Shun Skywalker, Yuki Yoshioka, Koto Minora, and Dragon Dia defeated Ryo Saito, Kness, Sachihoko Boy, Problem Dragon, and Hiroshi Yamato after Kota hit Shashi with the German suplex.
Very nice looking German, I gotta say. And I'm glad he has like a proper finisher now that isn't just like the Peterson roll flash pin that he had, which I don't know if it was really a finisher or not, because he hasn't been winning like a lot.
He beat Monda Ryu. He beat Monda Ryu with it.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the new rookies who debuted on this month's Prime Zone actually were able to beat Monda Ryu at this point.
It's interesting that Kota's like actual finisher, not like a flash pin, made it on TV before Hyo's.
So we gotta talk about Shachi like just taking out Shun's knees.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That looked so scary. Like, I was scared for Shun.
Well, isn't he out injured now?
Yeah, he hasn't. But I think that was another injury that he got at some house show before the Kobe show. It might have been his knees though, but I don't know.
I'm sure getting shot blocked IRL was a real fun experience.
Yeah.
What stood out to me in that match was the interactions between Sachihoko Boy and Kota. They had a nice finishing stretch.
Oh yeah,
for guys
absolutely.
who didn't expect that at all. I didn't expect Kota to be like so good at finishing stretches already. And you forget Sachi is good at it, but
Shashi's
it really impressed me.
Shashi's just good in general, and you forget it. Like, he had a spinning heel kick on Kota that killed him.
Yeah, that spin kick
so
is
good.
nasty. Also, Kota got a new theme.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was a banger too.
Gotta sell the CDs.
I should also mention that while Kota and Chachi were going at it, it really felt like it was sort of a breakout or coming out moment for Kota, really. Like, that was like, outside of just being a good seller and like bombing for people, that felt like, alright, Kota Minora he's here now.
Yeah. Well, they have to get him ready for the next match.
Just needs to switch the black with the blue, right? Blood.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We need. Listen, Yuki and Kota, Sweden Pants tag team. Book it.
Match 2 saw Masaki Mochizuki and Heio Watanabe besting Yasushi Kanda and Kazuma Sakamoto when Heio caught Kanda in a Panther Clutch.
This was Hyo's first like real chance to shine. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like he had chances before, but this was like his first chance to show it. Like the first chance he grabbed.
We gotta talk about how Heio's mustache is a real problem.
His mustache?
Yes, he's got like a big R stash where it's just not acceptable.
Oh no!
I mean, he's modeling himself after the greatest.
True, but he doesn't look good on a tan Panther boy. He doesn't have the scumbagginess of Big R.
I'm not sure if I agree with Watanabe really standing out here. I don't know. This match didn't grab me at all whatsoever. This could have just been people I've never seen before, just having like a regular match. Nothing about this stood out for me.
Really?
Maybe it's because I kind of expected Watanabe to just pin someone and then challenge for the Triangle Gate, and I was just, I'm
You
still not
expected
very
it?
interested in that.
You expected it? I absolutely
Yes.
did not expect them to, like, the
I-
triangle team that's challenging right now. I didn't see that coming at all.
I absolutely saw it after Kota picked up the pin. I don't know what.
I thought it would be another 6 months until Kota gets a shot at the Triangle Gate. I'm surprised he gets it now.
I mean, it is surprising, but for some reason, after he pinned him, and then I saw the next match, I was like, well, damn, I guess they're doing Kota, Watanabe, Mochi, Dead or Alive.
How did you like Kanda and Kazuma in that match?
They were the best part, actually, in my opinion. No,
Yeah,
actually, Mochi was probably the best part when he just got super fired up and just kicked people.
Mochi
But
and
other
Cosmo are actually amazing opponents.
They are
Yeah.
very good against each other. Are they in the same block for King of Gate?
No, Kazuma's an A.
Ah,
Oh, that's sad. Because they did like a really cool like fake out kick exchange spot where like they were both ducking each other's kicks, and that was really cool.
Kazuma, we praise him every month, but it's so weird how great Kazuma and Dragon Gate is.
Mochizuki was impressed by Heiyo pinning a member of the Triangle Gate champion team. Minoru also picked up a big win in the opener. He figured this was a good time for them to follow Shun and Yoshioka and get a championship opportunity. He offered to team with them to go for the Triangle Gate. Minoru was game. Heiyo had a fire lit on him by Shun and Yoshioka. He was also in. Cosmo was unimpressed by the Green Boys. They win once in a blue moon and suddenly start throwing around challenges. They're getting a bit too carried away. Whatever. If they want a match, they can have it. It would be a good chance for him to give them a wrestling lesson. Mochizuki told him he talks a good game. He fancies himself a teacher, huh? Mochizuki has taught them more than enough to be the likes of him. If he lets Cosmo teach his screwy style to them, grow up screwy like him, no thank you. Cosmo preferred screwy wrestling. When you learn to wrestle from someone like Mochizuki, you end up a straight arrow. That makes you very, very easy to snap in half. Mochizuki again was impressed by his response. The thing he won't be able to break is their will. He accepted the challenge, there's no backing out now. He left the particulars of the match to GM Yagi.
Do you think they won't be winning?
I think they're winning.
No, I don't. I think Red defending.
I hoped Red defends this because I'm really
What?
not feeling.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, strong
I
disagree.
know, right? The tables have turned. Wouldn't you say so?
I think they're gonna win because of like how the absolute like downfall of Red that's happening. Like everyone's so divided.
No, okay. Look. I don't think they'll be giving Kota and Hyo a title run before Shun and Yuki.
I think
It
that's
would
the
be a
swerve though.
mistake.
Nah, I don't think that will work out like that.
The first Korakuen main event, the first really big match that Watanabe had, him and Cosmo were looking like amateurs, complete amateurs, and that's completely because of Watanabe. He was botching right, left,
Yeah,
up, down,
yeah.
diagonally. It looked bad. It looked very bad.
Crying.
Yeah, but who are? I think Red is gonna defend them until Kobe, where they're gonna lose against the Strong Machines.
Speaking of the Strong Machines, and the Strong Machine J debut match, Strong Machine J, Strong Machine F, and Strong Machine G with Shogun, KY Yakamatsu beat KZ, Susumu Yokosuka, and Genki Horiguchi following a Majin Fusha Gatami from Strong Machine J to Genki.
If this was really Strong Machines J's first ever match, that was impressive.
He's better than Daya and Kota in their debut matches, I feel.
Yeah.
He had everything down pat. Sure, he didn't do a Hurricane Rana or something.
Yeah, but he did still impressive moves like diving headbutts, the Manjin Fusha Gatame. He did stuff. I was very impressed by him.
It was basic, it was basic wrestling stuff, maybe stuff that his father would do, but still, he looked way too good for this to be his debut match. I feel like I said the same thing about Dia way back in November as well, but he's even better than Dia, I feel.
Yeah, I think the Genki, of course, getting pinned like usual.
Yeah, but that's still a big win. That's his
That's
debut.
That's a huge win. It would be a huge win for anyone. Anyone from the younger generation. Even for, aside maybe from Shun, it would be a huge win for Yuki, it would be a huge win for Watanabe, for Kota, for Dia. Genki is still someone He's still a gatekeeper for the younger
sorts.
generation.
And like what I find so incredibly impressive and weird about this whole super strong machine's son randomly deciding to become a wrestler not even a year ago. He decided to become a wrestler after his father retired in July or June, I think, one of the New Japan shows. He quit college to become a wrestler and then randomly ends up in Dragon Gate. And then he's like,
I mean, Dragon Gate has the best dojo.
this is, yeah, I'd agree with that. They've turned out some pretty good talent. But like, he shows up in Dragon Gate less than a year after randomly deciding, oh yeah, maybe I want to do wrestling. And he's fucking great at it. Like, what is this timeline we're living in?
And then Strong Machine Fuji. Oh, sorry. Strong Machine F and Strong.
Strong Machine Fuji? Sir, we cannot confirm their identities.
I mean, I guess you could say Strong Machine Fuji, allegedly.
Allegedly. Against the weed smokers. Allegedly. I think this was really a Strong Machine show. Like, the not natural. Okay, they had great opponents at Natural Rival Trio.
Yes, one of the best Triangle Gate champion teams of all time.
If not the best, it's arguably the best.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely in like top 3 for me.
I liked the match, but like I wasn't super blown away. I didn't think the gimmick would go this long.
Yeah, I really hope they don't blow it with the gimmick.
Like I thought they were gonna do it, you know, like they have the matches of Strong Machines and then they demask, except for Jay, obviously.
No, I would like if Jay unmasks too.
I like Strong Machine. I like that mask. So
yeah, I like it as well. Maybe in a future Dead or Alive cage, he could get unmasked though. Once he feels it's time to move on.
Do you guys think they stay in Dragon Gate?
Yes.
Really? Do you think
Jay has been working a lot of house shows? I think almost all of them.
He's winning a lot. That's why I think they will be. That's why I think they will be losing the Triangle Gate, like Red will lose the Triangle Gate to the Strong Machines because they win so much.
Man, that would be quite the big win as well for.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I would. It's the best Triangle Gate. Like Yoshida, Kana, and Kazuma, like all 3 of them.
Well. Or my big takeaway from the match was the Machines hitting a Steiner Bulldog, and that was cool.
That was cool. Legendary manager Shogun Kai Wakamatsu was at ringside for the Strong Machines debut, and he acted as their hype man afterwards. Hey, Showa! Heisei! Hey! The Strong Machines are activated for the Reiwa era too. Jay thanked him for coming all the way from Hokkaido. Do people want to see more of the Strong Machines? Wakamatsu fought in the Showa era. He fought with Antonio Inoki. The start of the Reiwa era is the time for the Strong Machines to reactivate.
I had no clue who the fuck this was, and I was like, who is this old man on ringside?
Yeah.
Weird.
I had no idea either.
I knew exactly who it was, and I popped hard when I saw him.
To decide the Maximum Steel Cage representative, Naruki Doi and Dragon Kid defeated Masato Yoshino and Kaito Ishida, with Doi landing the Bakutori sliding kick on Ishida, earning himself the spot as representative.
I don't like Doi's gear.
That's all you got. This match was great.
It's kind of gray looking, right?
No, it's brown.
Huh.
I don't know why you would wear that. Yeah, so the match was... I liked, like, the interactions, like the dicking over. And then Kaito getting in Yoshino's face, like... That's what I really remember from this match, just, like, the dicking over, and DK did the Hurricane Run off Doi's shoulders, shoving him from the top rope so he could pin.
I popped really hard for, like, when DK finally turned on Doi.
So who's the heel now, DK or Doi?
Oh, it's still DK.
Still DK.
Still in my heart. I like the match. My favorite thing about Dragon Gate is like people or like or interactions in matches like this where like there's like actual character stuff going on. Like Doi fake checking on DK in the corner to lure Ishida to drop kick him into to make DK accidentally drop kick. Oh fuck! I messed up the spot. Yeah, it was it's Doi. Doi was checking on DK in the corner. Then Ishida charged him, so he did his sidestep like trip thing. Yeah, so Ishida drop kicked DK, so he just laughs at DK and pins Ishida.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, yeah.
What else? I think Doi and Kaito, Yoshino and Kaito, I didn't get why they had beef.
Yeah, that was like...
Because they were trying to steal each other's pins.
Yeah, but why? Why would Kaito not think like, oh, Yoshino's way more experienced than I am?
Because he wants to break out.
I guess Kaito's a stuck-up asshole, to be honest.
Yeah, he kind of is, yeah.
The one thing I really didn't understand was DK, like, wanting to tag in Doi at certain points. I'm like, no, you don't, because Doi wants to... So if DK loses, if DK gets pinned by Yoshino, Yoshino's not going to kick him out. Neither is Ishida. But Doi is the only one who wants to kick him out. So if Doi isn't in the match, DK isn't in danger.
The thing about me is, like, with Doi in the cage, the problem here is, why would Doi just not wait till everyone gets the flag?
Well, I guess it's because it's a pride thing, and, like... I mean, he did say afterwards that...
No one is safe.
No one is safe, yeah, and he's gonna be expecting all of them to be helping him.
If he kicks out Jason, I'll be mad.
Doi set up Ishida for the Ultra Hurricane Rana, then gave...
A bad one.
That was on Ishida. Don't even try and spin this.
No, it was also on DK too. He should have known better.
What?
DK should... DK...
How is this Dragon Kid's fault when...
It's not Dragon Kid's fault, but Dragon Kid's the
and then they're supposed to do a front flip.
Dragon Kid's
the
vet.
How is DK's fault?
It gets to a point where clearly Ishida's having trouble getting over. So what it should have... Or, yeah, not getting... Ishida's having trouble, like, flipping over for the move. DK should have been like, okay, well, I'm just gonna fucking take my L, just stand up like he countered it, because it looked like he countered it. If they hadn't have kept trying to do it, but DK just kind of had to keep going instead of just, adapting.
So they were just supposed to redo the spot then, because they needed...
They don't have to redo the spot.
They can just do a normal Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, he countered, they both stand up, DK goes to hit the ropes, Hurricane Rana, redo the spot, it's not as bad, and then you hit the same finish. Or, since Doi is,
a sunset flip, that would also be enough.
Yeah.
Like, there are things you can improvise. It looked really bad.
It did look bad, but I blame Kaito for that one.
I blame both.
Yeah, I give it to both. But then gave the backatory sliding kick to Kid to take him out of the match. Then followed with another to Ishida for the win. The right to become maximum in the cage rep was Doi's. Too bad for Dragon Kid, of course. He wasn't planning on losing the match, so DK could rest a little easier. As long as he properly supports Doi in his efforts to escape, Doi will be much less likely to exercise his option to kick him out afterwards. Maybe. You never know what's going to happen. Yoshino was livid. This was the worst possible result for Maximum. He proposed that he and Doi have a singles match to decide who will be their rep. Doi refused, and they argued while Yoshino persisted.
Doi refused because he knows he hasn't beaten Yoshino in a singles match since 2009.
Doi refused because
he's a coward.
He already
Don't worry, he got his win. He doesn't need to prove anything more.
Coward.
I did love, like, Yoshino constantly being like, one-on-one, one more match.
Yeah, looking at the crowd like, yeah, you guys want to see it? Yeah. Oh, it was great.
Doi flat out refused. He won the match already. He'll represent Maximum. Yoshino should know better than anyone. Doi suffers from a rare case of traitorous bitch disease. It flares up every now and then. It could even flare up in Aichi. Not just DK and Yoshino, but Ishida and Jason should also be making sure they're doing all they can to escape or help his escape efforts.
What if they kicked Doi out after this? Just for being an asshole?
DK's still a bigger asshole.
Yeah, true.
Kicking out Doi would be weird. I feel like kicking anyone out would just leave Maximum in a very weird spot.
It would leave Maximum like lost little lambs.
To decide the red steel cage representative, Big R Shimizu and Ben K beat Ada and Takashi Yoshida, with Big R pinning Ada to earn the spot.
The first person to pin Ada since Dragon Kid.
And all it took was just reversing a roll-up?
It kind of fits, because, everyone... You expect Big R to be susceptible to roll-ups, and it's like, he was smart this time.
Actually, now that you mentioned that, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. don't know how I think. Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, I like the finish. It felt very odd though. Like I did not expect Ada to get pinned.
Well, like the unfortunate thing is like this match was like a lot of fun, but the crowd was pretty quiet because it's heel versus heel, and they don't want to cheer anybody.
Huh? I would think they would cheer Eita because he's the most popular guy. He won the MVP award.
Well, the thing is, 3 of the 4 aren't Ada.
So 3 out of 4 Yoshida and Big Plans.
And let's be fair, that was an online award for the Dragon Gate Network. That doesn't represent all of Dragon.
That's Dragon Gate Smarks.
It's all of Dragon Gate.
To be fair, I have actually come across a absolute obnoxious Dragon Gate Smark in the lead up to Gate of Destiny. He was in like every post that the Dragon Gate Twitter made about Gate of Destiny. He was complaining about, oh, you're not selling tickets very well. This is what happens when you lose Shima and T-Hawk.
Oh my god. Wait, was it an English speaker or was it a Japanese?
No, it was Japanese.
Oh my god.
And it was the funniest shit.
Oh. Ben-K and Yoshida, like, they had my favorite interaction in the match where they did the outside crowd brawl, and they're brawling up in the stands, and they both just stop and look at each other and agree, and they walk to opposite ends of the room and just charge at each other. Oh. That's what I like in wrestling.
That's powerful, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shimizu seemed to be just as shocked as anyone that he won. Just last month, he was begging for this match to be cancelled. Well, no one else wanted to cancel it, because they wanted to kick him out, right? For sure, that's why. But today, he won. He won't be getting kicked out. But now, what will he do? What to do? Ada quickly assumed it meant he was out of red. He wasn't going to start groveling to the likes of Shimizu. If he wants to kick out...
That could be a new license plate. What would Shimizu do?
If he wants to kick out Ada, he should go ahead and try it and see what happens to him. Yoshida just had one thing to make very, very clear. He was not on Ada's side. This created some tension with Kazuma and Kanda. They were Triangle Gate champions together, but now Yoshida is siding with the opposing faction. Yoshida told Candy he should just shut up, or he could find himself kicked out. The lines were drawn pretty clearly. Shimizu, Ben, and Yoshida on one side, Ada, Kazuma, and Kanda on the other. Shimizu told the others that it wasn't too late to join the winning team. They were welcome at any time. May 6th was going to be hella fun. Backstage, Big Ben were confronted by Yamato and Kai, who challenged them for the Twin Gate title match. Shimizu was riding high on the wave right now, so he accepted. I really loved this promo.
Why?
The Big R promo, like, because the moment he won, you could just know, oh, he's got some shit to talk. And I don't have to speak Japanese. It's like this, the smug attitude of, oh, look who's got the power now, asshole.
And Yoshida going, I have one thing to make clear. I am not with Ada after going, I am with you,
the way
Ada.
He turned and hugged Big R.
This was truly a fantastic promo, and this is the Big R that I absolutely love. He's such a smug prick. It's fantastic. And like you said, Chuck, I don't need to speak Japanese. I don't even need to understand like a single word of it to know this motherfucker is being so smug right now. Incredible.
I mean, he has every right to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the worst part.
Like him like looking at the crowd like, I won, right? Like, I won.
I like Eita going like, try me, bitch.
Yeah, Ada did not give a single shit that Shimizu won this. He's like, just does not care whatsoever, and it's really interesting. Like, does he like if you get kicked out, what are you gonna do? Like,
well, he's fucked now.
Yeah, I'm just curious if what Ada's gonna do if he does find himself kicked out. Is he just gonna?
Nah, I don't think he's gonna get kicked out.
I don't.
He's definitely getting kicked out now.
No, it's Ben.
No,
it's Ben.
Yeah.
It's Ben. I think it's Ben.
Nah, we'll talk. I'll discuss my reason later.
All
yeah,
right.
we'll discuss that later. But just hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
what does Ada do if he finds himself getting kicked out? Does he just
I would like to be AW like a lone wolf.
I was just about to say that.
I would like that. Just
That
not
would be
face,
cool.
not face at all. Still a heel.
He's just tweener.
No, no tweener. Just like heel. Still heel. Just being a dick to everyone.
Maybe this could lead to like the first time ever
Since-
Dragon Gate has like 2 heal units going on at the same time, maybe?
Yeah.
Would it?
I mean, Dragon Gate not, but Toryumon had Crazy Max and M2K at the same time.
True, but didn't M2K basically force Crazy Max to...
Yeah, but
face?
at the time, both were heel.
Alright, that's fair enough.
They didn't turn immediately when M2K showed up.
Fair enough.
It was a slow process.
Speaking of old units, finally, in our main event, Dragon Gate 20th Anniversary Commemoration Match Volume 4, and the Yosuke Santa Maria comeback match, Yamato, Kagatora, Yosuke Santa Maria, UT, and Kai bested Shuji Kondo, Brother Yashi, Toru Uwashi, Takuya Sugawara, and Shogo Jet Takagi, with Yamato
The secret weapon, Shogo Jet Takagi.
With Yamato catching Yashi and the Frankensteiner of the Almighty for the win.
So, this match was basically just Kondo and Maria.
This match was just like the Maria show, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah. She's been gone for so long, I really missed her, actually. Like, watching it, I realized just how much I've missed her on the last couple of months of shows.
She's just so much fun, like Maria stopping Kai Yamato from interrupting Santa Maria from Yashi. Like, that was great. So, Santa Maria is the dick grab spot he does.
Oh, yeah.
So, when Yamato and Kai go to get in the ring to break it up, Maria stops them.
Santa Maria is the dick biting.
Yeah, that's the last, because he has 2 of them in the claw, and then
one in the mouth.
He doesn't have one in the mouth. She gets in the ring because she wants to be the one in the mouth.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked how Kondo was like, at the end of the match, he was like, just kissing her, and everyone was like, oh shit. Didn't expect that.
My goodness, he shoved his tongue down her throat and like pulled her back and everything. That was passionate.
I bet you they continued that after the show, but not with the tongue.
Jesus Christ almighty.
Speaking of almighty, Yamato won with the Frankenstein of... He hasn't been doing in a long time, I feel.
Well,
especially, why would he not just Galaria Shogo? Maybe Shogo's not safe enough to Shogo wasn't.
Yeah, that can be kind of a dangerous bump to take.
Yeah, Shogo clearly has not wrestled in like years. He did one spot in the match multiple times.
There's the jet punches.
Yeah.
I mean, the crowd loved it.
Yeah. But
they loved it. They loved it, but they also love Kai, so who are they to judge?
Kai and UT were like, I like them as a team so much, because it's like, he's so big and he's so tiny, and they look like good friends.
Yeah, Kai and UT are fun. UT didn't really do much in this, which is a shame, given what he's going to do at Dead or Alive. I think it would be better if he did some.
I just don't. I mean, to be fair, like no one on the tribe team did anything except for Yamato and Maria.
Yeah, that's true. Like, what did Kagatora do?
He did his Enziguri spot. I know he did that.
Yeah. And on the Argan side it was Yashi. It was Shogo. Yeah, it was Shogo and Shuji who did most of the work.
Shogo didn't know. It was Owashi and Shuji. No,
but Shogo was the one that the match revolved around. That's what I meant.
Kondo was real good in this match. Shuji and Owashi is like a team I want to see.
Yeah, for the twin?
Yeah.
Shuji and Owashi against Big R and Yoshida.
Cool.
That's a big boy match.
That's
very big.
Yeah. Need to reinforce that ring.
They're gonna explode the ring, you mean?
Yeah.
Complete. Didn't they do that about a decade ago? The ring just broke and they had to wrestle without
Yeah, they wrestled without the ropes.
Yeah.
The ropes broke and then they had a full show without ropes.
Well, not only ropes, like the entire...
Yeah, the ring mat was also lowered.
Yeah, because
there was no apron and no ring rope, just a ring mat.
Yeah, one of the pillars was like
Yeah.
completely broken. It was.
But the show was fun. There was like a Yamakong Doyoshi match.
I think I've seen that one on. I think I've seen that one actually.
Yeah, it floated around a while. If you win the King of Gate Pick'em, you can choose this show.
Yeah.
Not there
of
yet.
course.
Yamato is from the Dragon Gate generation. Himself, Yosuke, Yuti, but not so much Kagetora, all come in a different time. They don't know anything about Toryumon or Aganisu. Either way, he's very happy and thankful for them to come back to Dragon Gate and fight with them. Both sides exchange pleasantries and hugs. Yamato had one message for Shuji Kondo. Yamato has been at the top of Dragon Gate since shortly after Kondo left. Maybe Kondo wants to fight a little more? Sometime, somewhere, they will meet again.
Yamato's making a lot of sometime, somewhere we will fight again promises. First
Really?
Takagi, and now Kondo.
Okay, Yamato Kai versus Chuji and Takagi at Kobe.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, Chief.
I don't think Shingo doesn't have a contract with Japan, right?
Think he's freelance.
Yeah,
I think.
for one match.
But
He
that
shook
doesn't-
hands at the J Stage show last year with Kondo, so
Maybe. Who knows? That would be a good match though, even though I'm not that big on Kai.
I'm also
There's
not
three
big on
o- th- there's three other guys that I really like, so I'm sure I'd love it.
Masato Yoshino made an awkward appearance at this point. He had some greetings, especially for Kondo. He hasn't had a chance to talk to him from the ring like this in a long time. He was also very happy to see Jet. Just seeing the Jet punches made him very happy to be in the building today. They are welcome to come back anytime.
Man, Yoshino is easy to please.
The people were probably wondering why he came out at this time. Dragon Gate is celebrating their 20th anniversary this year with various special matches here in Korakuen Hall. Of course, the celebration will peak in July at Kobe World. There is a particular wrestler Yoshino wants to have appear on that show. That wrestler is Ultimo Dragon. Without him, Dragon Gate would not exist. But this is easier said than done. 15 years ago, Toryumon became Dragon Gate, and they went their separate ways from Ultimo Dragon. Since then, he hasn't seen or spoken to the man. He has no way to get in touch with him, so he was going to use this useful platform of live streaming and television and mass media to send his message. He doesn't use social media himself, but surely the message will make its way to him. He has faith it will reach Ultimo Dragon. His message is simple. Ultimo Dragon, please come to Dragon Gate. They come to Korakuen Hall every month. The date for the next show is May 9th. He'll be waiting for Ultimo Dragon to come. He passed the mic back to Yamato, who gave a quick plea for Yoshino to get on social media.
I agree, Yamato. Please, Yoshino, get a
So
Twitter account.
I think it's said that Ultimo Dragon is gonna wrestle at Kobe. Set in stone.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
that's
Do you want to
that's-
see him in a singles match?
Probably not, given how
Broken down.
yeah, and like the stuff he's been doing in all Japan. Like he can still he can still go, but I don't know if he'd really if a singles match at Kobe World is. I mean,
Who do you
I
wrestle?
mean,
Dragon Kid.
I feel like Dragon Kid's got to do something more important at Kobe, given his
Really?
current situation. Yeah.
Something more important than wrestling his mentor in honor of the 20th anniversary of the company his mentor founded.
But it's at the biggest show of the year.
I would like Kness and Ultimo versus Dragon Kid and Dragon Dia.
That could be something, yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm really curious about this. Like, maybe it's...
You think it'll be Yoshino versus,
I could see Yoshino versus Ultimo. I could also see Mochizuki. Mochizuki wrestled his return match in 2002 at the show with the Darkness Dragon Kid Mask versus Mask match.
Maybe it could be Dragon Kid, but I don't know. Just currently how he's being positioned on the card and such, I feel like...
You know who should it be? Who
Who?
Susumu. Susumu or Kagetora. They are the ones who can carry him.
yeah, true.
Kagetora is...
Give him right of
Kagetora
Saito,
is-
brother.
Kagetora... Saito could work a comedy match with
Stalker.
Stalker.
It's gonna
It
be
has to
Stalker. Oh, damn it.
It has to be Stalker.
Ultimo's in their comedy match. Kobe.
He's 52. He shouldn't
Yes.
Look, he's only 3 years older than Shizuki, and compare these two guys.
Here's the
That's
thing, right?
crazy.
So you know if it's Stalker's coming out dressed as Ultimo Dragon.
No, Stalker's gonna get dressed out as Jushin Liger. Jushin Stalker Ichikawa. That's a classic from him.
It'll be a rematch from the 90s.
Yeah. Do you think Jushin Liger will wrestle at Kobe?
I hope he comes back like before he retires.
You know what would be a very, like, what I feel would be the best way to use Ultimo?
Mm-hmm.
A singles match
Yeah.
against Mr. Dragon Gate himself, Shima.
No.
But I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever.
Nah.
But Shima is
What
Dragon
about
Gate.
T-Hawk?
I don't think they'd waste... If they're going to bring back Shima, I don't think they'd waste it. Like, that's two big draws. Why would you make them face each other? You could
Yeah, it's at Kobe. It's at
Because
Kobe.
it's Kobe. I feel like that could draw a good amount of people.
I think Shima's going to come back at Final Gate.
I don't know about that because he's signed a full-time contract with AEW. Granted, so has Park, but he's still doing OWE stuff, which apparently lost its main sponsor or something. But they're still going to be running shows in Japan. Like they have 2 shows coming up in June, and I don't know what's going on.
From what I heard, so don't quote me on this. This is what I've heard through the grapevine. Shima's the one who's funding that.
All right.
No.
What if it's Ultimo Dragon versus Hiroshi Yamato?
All right, to celebrate the main event win and Yosuke Santa Maria returning, Yosuke was ready to get back down to business of kissing everyone on the roster. Yamato was flustered as usual. A lot happened today. A lot will probably happen next time, so hopefully everyone will come back again. What's your guys' overall thoughts of the show?
It was mediocre. I was down on Dragon Gate during the drought, and this show really didn't brought me back. This show wasn't like a good grab and to be like fully enthusiastic about Dragon Gate, which is a shame. But it wasn't a bad show.
I thought this show was really fun. It was a good way to come back from the drought. Like, we got some continuations. The main event was lighthearted, and it was like a reminder of times of old. Like that seems to be like the theme of like the last few Korakuens is, here's something of old things and here's the new things, which I like a lot.
That is a good way to put it. I liked the show. I didn't think this was one of the greatest Korakuens that Dragon Gate have ever put on, but I definitely think it's better than the Korakuens from last year that I found to be pretty mediocre or bad, like the July Korakuen, I think.
No, the July had a good Triangle Gate match, like Casey versus the veterans. The March Korakuen was really bad.
I wasn't watching.
March was kind of weak, but wasn't it the July one where Antius and Over Generation had a unit disbands match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that Korakuen at all, really. I mean, no, that's taking overboard. I did have some fun with it, but that felt to me like one of the weekest Korakuens.
Yeah, I can see that.
Maybe
wasn't that great.
Yeah, maybe it could just be because of the expansion match being.
But the Triangle Gate match was really good. That's like the thing I took away.
I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was anything special.
Match of the night?
Strong Machine Tech.
Absolutely. Strong Machine J is the future. Please tell him he has a contract.
He's not going to be a Dreamgate champion with that mask. Sorry, he's not.
I'm going to go with the maximum tag match.
Yeah, it was a bit sloppy.
That was only really towards the end, I feel.
To me, like, sloppiness, I care more about story than I do the actual match, so I think that match had a lot of development in it.
True.
So what's everyone's MVP of the night?
Strong Machine J.
Kota Minora.
I can't decide between Shuji or Maria, but I'm going to go with Shuji because that man really went, he did not half-ass it.
He did not.
He really made up for his Mochizuki match.
He made up and out with Maria.
On April 24th, 2019, The Gate of Passion 2019 came from Kobe Sambo Hall in Hyogo, Japan, with an attendance of 630. Notable things that happened on the card: Kagatora, Yosuke Santa Maria, and UT defeated Masato Yoshino, Dragon Kid, with UT tapping out Jason Lee.
UT finished his final match in Kobe during the Heisei era with another win. At the first major show of the Reiwa era, he will be challenging Susumu Yokosuka for the Brave Gate in his hometown of Nagoya. This is the biggest match of his life. He promised to win and return to Kobe as the new Open the Brave Gate champion.
Yes. Give my boy the belt.
I want him to win it, and then I want Shun to challenge him for Kobe. Like, they gotta be doing that, right? They've been holding off on UT versus Shun 2 for a long time. Well, I guess not really 2 anymore. Ever, really. But
That's
you
his
get
first
the point.
challenge, right? For the Brave? He was in a Brave Gate tournament.
Yeah,
But yeah, I really hope that UT wins, as much as I love Susumu.
He
And
won every channel in Dragon Gate now.
yeah, congratulations to Susumu. He joins Yoshino, Doi, and
No one else.
Shima.
No.
No, Shima.
I guess?
Yeah,
No.
Shima's one.
No,
every
no,
belt.
he won every title and tournament. Shima
Right.
didn't.
Yes,
Shima didn't win any tournaments.
that's true. So he joins
Doyoshi.
Doyoshi. And if we want to take it one step further, Yoshino is also the only one out of all of those 3 to have won the Owara Gate.
The precious. The prestigious.
Listen, that title means a lot. That is the most real title in wrestling.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
The crowd literally decides who wins.
Yeah, okay.
It's a shoot title, brother.
Ryo Saito defeated Yasushi Kanda via disqualification. Eita was the only red member at ringside for Kanda's match. He interfered in the final stages until Kanda just attacked the referee for the DQ. Eita wondered how long Saito was going to keep up this comedy bullshit. More
Same.
important than that, where are the others? Why was he the only one out here to second Kanda? He knows they're here. Whatever they're up to. If they want to try to kick him out of the unit, they're welcome to try and see what happens.
In the words of C-Boss, this match was out to be a banger.
This match sucked.
Oh.
This match was awful. I did not find this match funny or entertaining at all. And then it just ended with a DQ. This was literally just Saito versus Sugawara 2.0.
Wait, hey. You
Hey.
put respect.
Yeah.
You're not respecting Sugawara.
I
What are
respect
you?
Sugawara.
Oh my god, you're a 0-1 fan.
No, I just like trashy indie boys, and Sugawara, piece de resistance. He's got shitty gear. He's got dead bleached hair. Oh my
Fat
god.
belly.
Fat belly. God.
Also, I should add, I love 0-1. Please don't kill me, 0-1 fans.
All 2 of you.
Everyone sucks.
No,
I'm just.
I have too many friends who are fans of 0-1 to
That's
badmouth
okay.
it.
They have Sugi.
Hashtag you love 0-1.
They have Sugi, so they have something.
Strong Machine J, Strong Machine F, and Strong Machine G beat Masaki Mochizuki, Yuki Yoshioka, and Heiyo Watanabe. Mochizuki was disappointed in Watanabe for losing right before their important
Wait,
triangle.
hold on. Why don't they just let him pin Yuki?
Nope.
No, I don't get that, seriously. Like, Yuki doesn't have a big match coming. Why do they choose to let Jay beat Hyo? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because you gotta build the story, brother.
You gotta build
Yeah.
Yuki! Yuki's a fucking loser in the
The
story.
story, yeah,
But
yeah,
here's
he's
the-
gotta be a
but
loser so he can be a winner.
But here's the thing. Yuki doesn't have the title match. And as Mochizuki says here later, if they manage to win, they should let the Strong Machines be their first challengers. So who knows?
Enough.
Maybe, sadly, unfortunately, please no,
No,
Watanabe is going to pick up the triangle gate at Aichi.
I
No,
cannot
they're not.
stand this
I
Watanabe
can't.
slander. Do not bully my leopard boy.
You slandered Dragon Kid!
Listen, it's different.
It's different. How?
One's an old man.
Okay.
One's a leopard boy.
Fair enough. Can't argue
It's
that.
different. One botches, one doesn't botch.
Yeah, one's
Hey,
Dragon Kid.
Dragon Kid botched the fucking
Botched
Ultra
it. Course.
That was Kaido!
No.
Sorry.
Dear viewers, don't listen to this propaganda by Leon. He's full of it.
Minoru kept up his momentum with the win earlier. There was only one thing for Watanabe to do to make up for this: win in Nagoya. Then defend the titles against the Strong Machines. Watanabe agreed. Losing today sucks, but he accepted and is looking forward. Dojo Mochizuki were going to win at Nagoya and then call out the Strong Machines and hand them their first loss.
Yay.
Let's go, Strong Machines! Woo!
Yamato and Kai defeated Naruki Doi and Kaito Ishida. Yamato and Kai kept up their momentum heading into the Twin Gate match on Sunday. Yamato has won the Twin Gate title 8 times before. Kai has been in Tribe Vanguard for 4 months now.
Times. Jesus. Feels like 4 times.
It was time for him to start producing. On Sunday, he and Kai would have the Twin Gate around their waists.
Foreshadowing.
In the Punch Tominaga comeback match, Eita, Big R Shimizu, Benkei, and Takashi Yoshida bested KZ, Tsumi Yokosuka, Genki Horiguchi, and Punch Tominaga. Pretty fitting. His comeback match, Punch loses.
My goodness, the cheekiness of Eita. Completely stealing the pin. Just pushing Shimizu out and grabbing the pin.
Eita's awesome.
Eita is the best. He's such a cheeky cunt.
And you wanted him to be a face. What's
I
wrong?
do still want him to be a face, yes. But you
Shimizu-
know what? That doesn't mean I can't enjoy him as a heel as well.
Yeah, that does mean that. Exactly that.
Shimizu hit the shot put slam on Tominaga, but Eita threw him out of the ring and stole the pin. He was full of himself afterwards, proudly declaring himself the winner. As for Punch Tominaga, he hasn't forgotten what he did back to him in Final Gate. He had nothing to do with his hair versus match with Dragon Kid, but he still came out and cut Eita's hair. He will never forgive him for that. Shimizu was more concerned with the ending of the match. Eita sure talked a lot of trash. He should probably start being nicer to people like Punch and Natural Vibes, just in case he, find himself kicked out of Red soon. As for the end,
Yeah.
I like how Shimizu implied he's gonna lose the match.
he doesn't have to win. He
He
doesn't
is
have to
losing.
lose. As for the end, it was totally his shot put slam that won the match. Totally. Eita stole the pin. He couldn't even beat Punch Tominaga without having to steal the pin. What does that say about this supposed red leader, right? Maybe he should, focus less on talking so much and maybe just, put his efforts into supporting Shimizu inside the cage. Maybe he can save himself that way, right? Eita had no plans on sucking up and selling himself out to the likes of Shimizu. If he wants to try to kick Eita out of Red, he should go ahead and do it now. See what happens to him. Pac will be back from the UK this week. Pac is not on Shimizu's side. He is on Eita's side. Besides, Dojo Mochizuki representative Shun Skywalker is injured. He won't be able to get out of the cage. They've lost before the match has even started, so Eita is safe. Shimizu reminded him that even if he escapes the cage, he can still kick Eita out. Eita again warned him to try and see what happens. Shimizu told him that if he wants to stay in Red, he should start minding his manners.
Regarding the line that Eita will never punch. So is Punch Eita the new BB Shingo? No?
Jesus Christ.
Imagine
The
that.
darkest timeline.
Oh my god.
They have a 60-minute draw for a Dream Cage champion. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't want to see a 5-minute opener draw.
I'm gonna have to agree with Chuck on this one. I don't think I ever want to see Punch Tominaga and Eita have a match again.
Well, they had a good match for the Brave Gate.
It was good. I don't want to see it again, though.
Yeah.
guys are mean to the Punch. He just came back from
I
injury,
love
and
Punch too.
You're the one who didn't even watch the show.
Chuck told me he missed him.
I
so
did
don't
miss
be
him,
mean.
but I don't need
Yeah.
him to
I
face
did miss him
Eita.
too.
I missed him, but I don't miss him anymore.
What do you mean? No, that's not what we said.
Yeah.
Also, you're not allowed to say anything. You didn't even bother watching the show.
Psst. Psst. Silence.
Vibes were left to close the show. KZ welcomed Punch back after 5 months on the shelf with a broken ankle. It was harder than he remembered. He is still not 100% confident in himself, but with the support of his Vibes teammates, he was able to make it back. He promised to help KZ in the cage to ensure the 5 of them stay together. KZ was happy to see him back to his old self. Yashi didn't have a match today, but he still made the trip so he could see all of them together again. That is the type of unit Natural Vibes is. Red are at each other's throats. Mochizuki Dojo representatives injured. Maxim has Doi as their rep, and Tribe Vanguard have been joking, but are they really going to kick out Maria? There will be none of that from Natural Vibes. He is going to go in, get out, and keep them together.
That's what he thinks. But actually, everyone just hates KZ. Everyone. Yagi was right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have been starting to wonder that, like, maybe Yagi was right. Maybe there is some problems in Vibes. Maybe, like, I don't know exactly what the story would be, but maybe
Maybe Casey just doesn't like the taste of weed.
Shut up.
no, he's always loved that, bro.
Allegedly.
Always.
Or maybe
Of course.
maybe everyone else doesn't like it aside from Yashi. Maybe it's just like Yashi, Casey versus everyone.
I think if you're gonna do a story about Natural Vibes, it should be that it's too much about KZ.
Yeah, and they're
No,
like,
that
you
wouldn't make
can't
sense.
even win.
That wouldn't make sense. Genki and Susumu like told
They
them
said-
that.
Okay, so they said that they would support him all the way and such, but what if him failing against like Pac and stuff?
Nah, Genki said it's okay. Genki said he's proud of Casey. It doesn't make sense.
He did.
It would feel shoehorned.
Yeah, that is also true. It would feel a bit out of left field at this point, and especially when they haven't hinted at it or anything. But
The reason I think they're stressing so much that Natural Vibes doesn't have any problems is because I think they're losing, but
and Yashi sacrifices himself.
Genki does.
No, I
Punch
think
does.
I think if
Everyone
anyone
sacrifices himself, and in the end, it's Casey is like.
everyone sacrifices themselves, so the unit has to disband. There's no one
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
No, I think it should be
Okay.
Genki because Genki is losing a lot.
So it's Punch and Yashi.
The thing with Yashi sacrificing himself, I
Because
feel
no one cares.
why that would make the most sense is because, I mean, for one, I think he's a freelancer, unlike the others, and second, it would just be a lot more sad because he's like Casey's big brother. I think he called Casey little brother when they were like forming. Like maybe Dragon Gate won't be booking Yashi anymore, and this is how they write him off.
They
For the
brought Argon back. I think Yashi. Maybe that's why. Maybe so they can reform Argon.
Okay.
Maybe.
Wasn't Jay talking about that, like, that they may be around longer term than we think?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
but that would mean we have to see Sugawara more. No.
Yay.
This is the worst timeline.
Yeah, sure is.
On April 28th, 2019, the Gate of Passion came from across Fukuoka, from Fukuoka, Japan, with attendance of 731, and in the main event, Big Ben failed their third defense attempt against Kai and Yamato, and Tribe Vanguard have become the 45th champions.
Should we tell them how it happened? Ada fucking destroyed Ben K's skull with a chair shot?
Yep, Ada cost them the titles. That's why when you guys are like, oh, it's going to be
Not
Big
just
Ben.
Ada. Not just Ada.
But Ada was the
Cosmo.
one who did it.
Yeah, but Kazuma, Park, and Kanda, like...
Distracted Ben, yeah.
Yeah, and Yoshida couldn't save him because there was a Champions Carnival show at the same day.
But,
Otherwise, the result would have looked different.
yeah, but that's why I don't think I don't think Ada's safe because like now there's no reason not to kick out Ada.
Here's the thing.
titles.
Here's the thing. Everyone else, basically Pac, Ada, Kanda, Cosma. I don't know how we don't. I guess Yoshida's with them as well, but like, this is all very much mirroring Berserk in 2016. I feel there's a clear split.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the tag champions just lost their belts. Granted, I don't think in 2016 it was Takagi jumping into the ring and just smashing Yamato with a chair in the head.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the match they actually lost the title in, so.
Yamato hit him with the Twin Gate match.
Yeah, where they lost it.
No, they lost like clean. Too big T.
Yeah, Big T Hawk.
Yeah.
But it does.
Big R and Co.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it does very much feel like a 2016 again, and as in 2016, the bigger heel of the two, Doi, turned on the more, face of the heels, the lesser heel. So Benkei.
I guess the only way you could do it is like, if the story is that Big R is like the reason they cost him the titles because Big R like planning to kick out Benkei and he didn't want to have the titles with him anymore.
I don't think that's gonna be the story. I think it's gonna be Big just straight up deciding that Ben isn't worth it. I want to stay with Red. Like in the cage, he decides that fuck this guy. I'll go with Red. Whatever.
Chuck.
Oh yes.
As the biggest Big R fan,
yes,
probably on the planet.
The Big R fan.
Yeah, the number one Big R fan. Would you like Big R as a heel or as a face?
The problem right now with Big R as a face, if you were, is that I think Benkei is going to have this problem too, where like, where does he go next?
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't go back to Maximum.
Where does Ben go next?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Suzuki Dojo.
Oh wait, yeah, I said it on Twitter. Like Ben, I proposed the idea of Ben. Okay, I proposed the idea of actually Chun loses the cage. He kicks out Mochi. But since the units still have a right to kick out a member if they win, Ben gets kicked out by Big R. Then Big R joins Benkei joins the remainder of the Mochi Dojo boys, and they form like a new Hazard-esque,
the newest Hazard,
the Millennials-esque new unit with Chun and Ben as co-leaders. I could see that.
What if then later you have Big Eita get the Twin Gate back, and then at Kobe you do
Big Eita would be a really interesting tag team. I would be down for it.
So yeah, then at Kobe you do Big Eita against Shun Benkei for the Twin Gate.
Yeah. Big R.
It's a big position to put Shun in, but he's been pushed a lot as of late.
He's been in a Dream Gate match already. He's been on a Big Show Twin Gate match already too.
Absolutely.
He's ready. As long as it's not a big singles match, I'd be down because I'm tired of big singles match Shun.
Here's the question though: would it be in the main or would it be third from the top?
That would not be in the main.
No, sorry. Would it be the semi-main or third from the top?
Semi-main.
Semi-main, yeah.
Yeah, Twin Gate is usually semi-main.
But usually, yes. But it has been the Triangle Gate in the past, and I feel like if that is the Twin Gate match, you have a lot of big names that are just not in the top two matches.
You had Doi last year in a fucking 6-man match. It doesn't matter. You need to push the junior generation. This would be a perfect way.
True, but at the same time,
the old generation, the current generation is turning 40 in like 2 years.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like how I mean I would absolutely love if they just kind of like absolutely just shove them to the wayside and just have them do stuff whenever it's needed, and then they don't. But it isn't really needed right now. Maybe outside of like drawing a bit more, but they could have a really stacked big Triangle Gate match. That's all I'm saying. which could maybe be the semi-main event instead.
Oh, if it's like a 4-way, 16-man triangle game match, 16-man, 12-man triangle game match, I could.
Yeah, because you can have Yamato, Kai, and Kagetora. as
Yeah,
a
but
team.
usually the big triangle game matches are for the match before intermission.
Well, with the matches all reviewed, let's open the discussion gate. So, it is announced that we have a new Infinity format. It's the same one from like we had from 99 to like 08, where it's 2 hours of a mix of heavily edited and lightly clipped matches and some recap packages.
Mm-hmm. So, how are you guys feeling about that change?
I don't like it.
The thing, okay, that's the obvious answer. But the first like cut format had Memorial Gate on it, which is a show we would have never seen otherwise. We would have never seen Susumu versus Dragon Kid and the Maximum Triangle Gate challenge if it wasn't for the format change. The good thing about that format change is you still have all the full shows on the Dragon Gate network.
No, you don't.
For a while. You can still watch them if you like.
For a week, yes, but what if in like the third match of a Kobe show, there's a really, 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 really good singles match between, I don't know, Shun and Yoshida. Let's say that, right? If that doesn't make tape, there's no way to ever see that match again unless someone, illegally might I add, recorded the show.
Can I say some
Yeah,
shit?
but let's not joke around. There's people who do that.
Yes, there is.
But
What if
So-
it
what if they
doesn't make
don't?
sense. But the thing is, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't understand. Like, if this is the new Infinity format, there's no excuse why the Korakuens get taken down.
Yeah.
I think it's
because-
because Gawara owns the footage. And they
Yeah,
just
that's
don't wanna
why
give it
Gara
to us.
owns the majority of the company.
I mean, is there any real reason why there isn't a complete library or like a very large library right now on the network? We get one Torimon episode every month. We have no 2016 stuff, no 2015. Why is that? Because Gawara, they just don't want to put up stuff.
Well, the Dream Gate match at Dead or Alive will be Pac defending against Dragon Kid.
Announced via Twitter.
This is the weirdest timeline. Dragon Kid's second ever Dreamgate match. First one, Kobe
Against
World
Susumu.
2006 against Susumu.
The
which
official
was
main event.
The official main event, but not really the main event. Because
No, the
after-
official.
the official, yes, but not really.
The cage is
Yeah,
going
not
up last
really.
boy.
Because Shima and Magnitude Kishiwada had a no DQ, no
An
roll.
unsanctioned match. I think.
Dark match after? Like,
Yeah, I think it's unsanctioned.
something like
Which,
that,
which
yeah.
technically makes it so the Dreamgate match is the main event. That's correct.
Yes, but it wasn't the last match on the show. But
No.
anyway, that's a topic for Meltzer to discuss with people on Twitter, I guess. What is
Yeah.
and what isn't the main
So-
event. But yeah, like this is his second ever Dreamgate shot, which in and of itself is incredible.
It's bizarre. It's like Dragon Kid is like
Yeah,
if you think Dragon Gate is one of the first faces.
absolutely.
He was the first Dragon Gate guy I ever saw.
And one
Like,
of the most
way back-
influential wrestlers ever, like along with Shima, I'd have to say.
I would say he's more influential than Shima.
Mm.
From the style alone, yes. Shima is more guidance, I feel like, to
I can agree
wrestlers
with that.
when they join Dragon Gate. But I feel,
can-
feel like Dragon Kid is more like when you see clips of Dragon Gate, you take more from it. Like just
Like-
cool moves you adopt, like the Dragon Rana.
Dragon Rana, yeah.
Yeah. Or like Christo, Tozawa still does it in the Fed.
But this is I had this feeling that something has changed because this is the absolute weirdest way you could have announced a Dragon Kid challenge. Sure, it's in his hometown as well. Both him and Yuta are getting hometown title challenges.
Dragon Kid always gets like big matches in Nagoya, aside from the one where he was challenging for the Triangle Gates with T-Hawk against T-Hawk, UT, and Eta, but that was because he came back from injury.
But here's the
Otherwise,
thing.
he always had a drag. He was either involved in the cage, had a Brave Gate challenge, Twin Gate challenge. He always is in a big match in Nagoya. So getting a Dream Gate match against Puck, one of his best opponents. You and I have seen the Gate of Destiny match from
Absolutely.
2010 and the King of Gate match from 2011. Both of them are
Yeah.
amazing matches. Probably
Absolutely.
among Dragon Kid's best matches. I've not seen a better Dragon Kid match than the one. Yeah, I've not seen a better singles match from Dragon Kid than the one against Park from Gate of Destiny 2010.
But as I was saying, I feel like something's got to have changed. This is
What do you mean it got to have changed?
it's a Twitter challenge? Really?
So? It's modern age. Dragon Gate goes with the time, bro. Unlike Gara.
Yes, sure, but it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre that I fear that something's gone wrong, and they have to either get the title off Pack early or something.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
I wouldn't
don't
be
the only Ricky
mad.
Bobby.
I wouldn't be mad for DK versus Eta at Kobe main event.
I wouldn't mind it either, but I just feel like,
Because Eta would win it.
oh god, there's the chance. What if he doesn't? Oh boy.
I would be down for Dragon Kid Dream Gate reign, to be honest.
That's the problem. I'm torn on it because I would absolutely love to see it, but I feel like it would be a step in the wrong direction.
I hope Dragon Kid brings back his all-white gear he wore against Eta.
Yes, that I agree with. It's just so bizarre, isn't it?
And that slingshot Bible he did it in the King of Gate match.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're gonna blow. They're gonna fucking. They have the match of the night. I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like a Dragon Runner kick out as well.
No. If he would, no. Maybe Puck catches him and powerbombs him.
Ooh.
Like in the Liger bomb he pinned Hyo with.
Oh.
Yeah, I could see that. That would be nasty. I'm really excited for that match. I think this is the match that brings me back into Dragon Gate.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it because, as you said,
I'm more excited for the Dream Gate match than the cage match.
So I think the DK Kid match is probably going to be like a better, match. But I think the cage is going to be more of a.
Entertaining.
They're more like goofy fun and there's a lot of weird twists and interference and stuff like that. It's just a stupid fun way thing.
So Chuck.
Yeah.
How excited are you for your first cage match?
I'm pretty hyped. I was gonna say, Yamato's representing Tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Why wouldn't he?
They're lost little lambs. Leave them alone.
I'm just sad because I just realized they got the Twin Gate off Big R, and so he could defend the Twin Gate. I was like, oh wait, never mind.
So regarding that Twin Gate match, I'm kind of not mad, but it's kind of weird. Like UT Kai and then Yamato Kai. I would have think it would be cooler if it would be UT Kagetora and then Yamato Kai.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But
Just
this is my first DOA, and I'm pretty hyped for it. I wish I could stay up for it, but it's on the old Monday.
You got for your first time, you got maybe the most stacked cage lineup ever. I mean, maybe.
2014.
That one is also great, but at the same time, it has
Dory and Hulk and Jimmy Kanna and Hyuki.
Yeah, it also had Kanda and Tanisaka, which, sorry to say, they kind of bring it down.
No, Tanizaki is awesome.
Yes, he is, but he absolutely brings it down.
From a name value, yeah. But
I think I'm pretty hyped for this because it's something different.
You had 2016 was stacked. 2015, I'm sorry. Shima, T-Hawk, Shingo, Saito, KZ.
My first cage was 2017, which, my goodness, what an all-star cage that was. Punch Tominaga.
Oh.
L. Lindemann.
That's the Berserk cage?
No, that was 2016. 2018, sorry, was my first cage, which was Punch Tominaga, L. Lindemann, Kanda Yasushi, Saito Ryo, and then it had Mochizuki, Yamato, and Takagi, which were the three good parts of the match.
My first cage match was 14. The one with Shima, Sonizaki, Kanda.
The incredible BB turn.
Yeah, and the scapegoat cage match.
So what's some important things about DOA that, like, as someone new like me should expect?
The heels always lose.
No, you don't.
Yamato is the only one I can remember. Yamato and Yoshi, two faces lost cage match.
Saito last year.
Fuck, got me.
Yeah, but
Ass whooped.
usually, historically, of course, heels lose here, and
Mhm,
heels
but-
lose at Kobe.
Yeah, but the heels lose their hair. This year is interesting, given it's not the hair. They want to be in the cage.
Like, the
unlike
heel
last
already lost
year's.
his hair this year, or
Yeah, last year. But yeah.
within the last 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's interesting.
what else could you? I mean, I think
Wacky. Yoshino's gonna play baseball.
I've only heard
Yeah.
the descriptions and stuff. So, like, I know Yoshino likes to hit baseballs into the cage. I know Maria has like a grappling hook.
Gamma has a weird thing he spits on people. Like
as always,
I think Gamma Shake or something. Or Gamma Milk it's called.
you should also expect it to be maybe a little bit slow at the start.
Yeah. Mochizuki likes to be
Fuji usually dresses up
Fuji-
as well.
yeah, it's you can expect about anything, to be honest. Last year we had Kagetora turning.
We also had the Saito and Takagi's long feud
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
ending after
the 5 minutes they had at the end
That-
were amazing.
that was like straight up. If that was just like a match and they had stuff before, that would have been. No, actually, you know what? That was like one of the best, if not the best, finishing stretch of any match.
That was the best thing Takagi did in like 2 years in Dragon Gate.
Oof.
I don't know if I completely agree with that, but it was very good.
Definitely the best thing he did in 2018.
Yes, that I will agree with 100%. That was magical, honestly. The crowd was so into it, and it ended like it was like a shoot timer as well, and they managed to end it at 4:59, 1 second left before both of them would have gone shaved.
As the funnel gets closed in this episode of the podcast, we have something to announce. Actually, we're doing King of Gate Pick'ems right now. It should be on our Twitter if you're not following it. You can submit your Pick'em.
At Dreamgeek Pod.
That is the podcast Twitter. The winner of the Pick'ems gets a Dragon Gate show of their choice from the year 1999 to 2014.
Yes. Any show that was televised, or any not show, but any Infinity or big pay-per-view show they want.
Yeah.
I think that also includes Dragon Door and El Dorado.
So the deadline is May 9th. That's the day King of Gate starts. So get your pick'ems in, have fun.
Maybe win a show.
Maybe win a free show. I want to thank Jay Church at DG_JAE and iHeartDG.com for all their translations and the card info we use in the show. He also runs the official Dragon Gate English Twitter at DragonGateEN as well. Without him, this show would be impossible, so please send him a nice message. The lovely people over at r/DragonGatePW, which is the subreddit, have been very supportive of the show, so please go check them out. If you're interested in keeping up with Dragon Gate, the Dragon Gate Network is the way to go. Just be sure to watch whatever you plan on watching within the week it airs, or it'll get taken down and added back later. If you miss anything, iHeartDG.com has translations and results. I would love to thank my amazing podcast unit mates of Blod and Leon for being here today.
And C-Boss.
If you have any questions you want to ask, feel free to message us on Twitter or tweet us at DreamKeyPod. That's where you get episode announcements and stuff like that, or like the announcement like we're doing pick'ems. If you're listening and enjoy the show, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, comment any questions you have. You can follow us on Twitter. I'm at ChuckN0RRIS55. Cballs can be found at CBOZ_1020.
Yeah, I can be found on Twitter at Blodden. That is at BLODN. Got the Tiger Mask avatar.
I can be found at Twitter at EarthToLeon, which is at EARTH2LEON.
And last but not least, I want to thank you for joining us to this adventure to Dragon Gate.